everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J, and in today's video I'm doing a collaboration. And for this collaboration I'm going to be talking about some products that I love and some products that I don't love from Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm doing this collaboration with my girl, my bestie, Mel Thompson. I'm also doing this collaboration with my homie, GlamGirlChelsea, and the oh so lovely Glitzy Fritzy, aka Mary. And we're each going to go through the brand and we're going to talk about some products that we love. We're going to talk about things that we don't like so much from the brand. And it's going to be so interesting to see what everybody says because all of us have completely different makeup styles. So a product that I may love, one of the other ladies may not like it as much. So that's what makes it so cool to see what people's interests are. So I will have links to their channels down in the description box. So definitely go check them out. But we're all going to do a full face A to Z using Charlotte Tilbury products. I have everything that I need. I'm going to walk you through how I completed this look. And again, if you guys want to check out the other ladies, which I recommend you to do so, I will have links to their channels and their videos in the description box. So I hope that you all enjoy this video and I'll check you guys in a minute. I have to look up to see exactly what I'm supposed to do with this flawless filter. Like, I think it goes underneath the foundation, right? Or does it go on top? Like, what is this? High Gloss, High Glow Celebrity Skin Filter in a Bottle. This was born on the red carpet makeup inspired by technology for real life and real time that looks amazing on screen or off. So what am I supposed to do? Beneath makeup, all over primer, stretch across the skin underneath the foundation for a subtle glow and polished finish. You can mix this in with your foundation or you can put it on top of your cheekbones and down your nose to glow like a Hollywood superstar, or you can wear it on its own at full volume. So I'm going to put it underneath first. It's got this little thing. So I'm supposed to dot this on my face. Do I want to dot it on my face? I guess I will. Y'all know I bought this solely because you all recommended it so highly. I'm going to blend it in with my foundation brush. Okay, she is glowing. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't think I was ready, really. I'm not mad at this glow so far. It's covering up stuff. Getting a little glow going. Okay, I got a little glow going, but I'm gonna go in with this foundation. This one is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and I'm gonna shake it up. And this is the second time that I'll be using this foundation on camera. Let me just go in with the squirt on my brush. Let me dot this around. This foundation didn't really match me perfectly the first time I used it because it was not the correct undertone. You know, since I've been in the crib mainly for the past few months, you know, I'm just a hair lighter than I typically am. So it may match a little bit better, but we're gonna see. So I'm just gonna blend this out. I will say this foundation is matching much better than last time. And like I said, I have lost a bit of my tan, so my undertone is not as golden as it normally is. On top of this, it's very glowy. So the areas where I put the flawless filter, it looks so radiant. I'm not mad at it. Initially for me, my biggest gripe with the foundation was the shades and the undertones when you got to the medium deep side. And then the deeper side I feel like she did a little bit better with. But medium to medium deep, I felt like there were such huge gaps and I couldn't really find the proper color. And now that I've gotten a little bit lighter, I think this color works. Because I liked the formulation of it. It was just, I couldn't find a shade. But now I feel like it's a much better match. But I still am indifferent about it because I know that when I go back outside, I get a little bit of a tan. There's still not going to be a color for me. So this is my only shade. But I think it's okay. But I'm so far really loving this right here. This flawless filter is really impressing me. I do want to go in with just a little bit more just to see like how's it going to operate on top. Like, am I going to get that glow back? Yes. So essentially she took a glowy product and she tinted it and then it looks very natural like you have a filter on your face. So I am loving this so far. And thank you so much to everybody who recommended for me to get this product And for those of y'all who were able to tell me which color to get, because I had looked at this product before, but I was looking at the shade 6, and that one would be too dark for its intended purpose. So thank you. So now I need to put some concealer on. Normally I would do my eyes and come back and do that, but I just need to see, I need to see it today. So I'm gonna go in with Charlotte's concealer, and I love, love, love the formulation of this concealer. So hold on, because I put some lotion on my hands and I can't open it. Mine is very well used and loved. You have to click it up and then you have to apply it with this, which is something I don't love. I do prefer to have something that is not like this fabric. This clicks up and then you're able to get all your product out. And then I love that you can see the little window so you know how much you have left. But, you know, I really, really like this concealer. I feel like it just applies so beautifully. I need to click up a lot more. Ooh. And, you know, once you click it up, you can't click it back down. So click it only if you mean it. Come on. There we go. I'm getting some product. So let me go in with that. Ooh, it's so creamy. Mine is on its last leg. I probably have one more time to wear this good concealer. And that's it. This concealer is more warm toned. So has just a little bit of orange in it. So it kind of cancels out darkness, discoloration, and stuff like that. All shades may not have this warmth, but mine does. And I have the shade number 8. I could probably go to number 7 right now, though. So let me blend this out. Ooh, yeah. Blend this right here. Yes. Woo! That blends out really nicely. Concealer just takes the look and perfects it in a way that no other makeup products can do. I'm just blending this out with an Epsom sponge. This concealer is a little bit sticky. This one is on the end of its life though. So it's time for me to get another one, but you know, straight out of the bottle, I remember it having a very, very similar consistency. It may have gotten a little bit thicker, but overall, it's a pretty thick concealer. So if you're looking for full coverage, you may like this one. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and set my under eye because I could not take the scent of Charlotte's loose powder. I don't care how beautiful it was, how smoothing it is, what skincare benefits, what natural ingredients. It's like, I don't care. That smell was repulsive to me and I just couldn't take it. I thought the powder was pretty. I did think that there were jumps in the colors. I do feel like Charlotte does jump colors a lot. I think she gives us 3. I was so happy to see that with the bronzer she gave us 4. But with the loose powder she gave us 3. And with those loose powders I just had to settle for a shade. But I just felt like there could have been more. But, you know, beyond that, the smell of it, it just was too intense. It smelled like old chicken grease, which some natural products can have that scent because they don't have, you know, synthetic fragrance and stuff like that. But it's like, honey, let's get some natural fragrance up in this mug then. Like something. I just couldn't take it. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe one day if she decides to come back through with some kind of scent that doesn't smell like that, I would try it again because I remember liking the powder. It's very silky, it's very smooth, but if you have a sensitivity to smell, it does not smell good. It doesn't smell like fragrance, it just doesn't smell good. But I have to go in with this powder because you all love this powder. I'm talking about, I think this is one of the most iconic things from Charlotte's brand, and I actually have never used it before. And I have the shade 2, so I'm going to take that with my Sonia G Designer Pro Brush, and I am going to press that and set under my eye, and I want to see the smoothest difference. Like, I need to see some sort of major change because the way that you all talk about this powder, it needs to be delivering. I mean, it looks smooth. It looks very flawless. So I like the powder so far. It adds a nice finished touch. And the color is really nice too because it brightens up the under eye. So I can see where the hype lies with this powder. It's very, very smoothing. I will say that. It feels almost like cashmere going on the skin. Plus, this brush doesn't hurt at all. So I really like the way this feels. And I like the brightened effects that I got. I feel like the biggest difference is because of this right here. Because, you know, before when I tried the foundation, I liked it. But, I mean, it wasn't a love. Right now, I am loving the way that my skin is looking. Let me go ahead and set, you know, this little middle part of my forehead with this powder too. Get it blurred. I don't have an all over face powder from Charlotte, so I'm going to go into one of my old favorites, Old Faithfuls, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So now for the part I could hardly wait for. The bronzer! This is my ish. I love this bronzer from Charlotte. I feel like this is one of the best bronzers I have in my entire collection. I have 2 colors. I have 2, the color medium, and I have 3, the color tan. So if you guys have not seen my initial review of these bronzers, I will have it linked here, and I will have it linked in the description box, and I'll have it linked at the end of the video in case y'all forget. But I love these bronzers. Definitely check out my video. I do comparisons and basically just sing its praises because this bronzer is amazing. So today I'm going to go in with number 2 medium and my Sonia G Worker Fan Brush. So let me just dab, dab, dab in that mug. Get it on the brush. Excuse me. Because today I want my face to be a little bit more natural. If you guys go watch my review, you can see that with the darker one, you know, it just is a little bit more dramatic, and I'm here for that. It's the time and the place. You guys remember my Tina Turner reference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just 2 different vibes. But I just love, love, love these bronzers. They just glide on like silk. Out of all the bronzers in my collection, these bronzers glide on the easiest. They blend out so effortlessly, and they're pretty, and it's smooth, and they have depth, and they're not red like that. You know, they may have a little bit of warmth to them, but overall, they're just really beautiful, neutral bronzers. This is easily my favorite thing that I own from Charlotte. Easily. Charlotte, darling, your face palettes. I love these. The Lightgasm, the Lovegasm, and the Highlighter Trio. Y'all know I use this Bar of Gold Highlighter Trio all the time. And these are just phenomenal products. I feel like Charlotte does her powders very well, apparently, because these are really nice. Now, the face palettes are a different type formula than the Highlighter Trio. All of them are like this gelée type formula where it's a powder cream feel, but it's really a powder, but it's very, very silky smooth. But the face palettes are more so of that, and these are pressed a little bit harder than this one is, but all of them perform beautifully. But I think these face palettes are being discontinued, and it makes me so, so sad. So I'm gonna go in with Old Faithful, this highlighting trio, and I'm gonna make it do what it do because this is one of my favorite highlighters that I have in my collection. I need to go ahead and get another one. Let me go ahead and add it to the cart because this one has been used and abused. I love all 3 colors. I go in with the lightest color when I want to be real seen. Like if I want my highlights to be popping, I go in here. I go in with this one with my more cool toned looks, and this one is more so like an everyday. It'll go with any type look that I do. And then if I'm feeling real fancy, I'll mix them all together and I'll really get that highlight popping. But what I love about these is that they are just super soft. They're really nice and buildable. So it has that blink effect, but it's not overwhelming to the point where it looks just like, you know, like you're glowing from space, like that good 2016 glow. No, it's more sophisticated than that. So I just love that it has this really beautiful sheen to it, but it still radiates. So I love, 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 love these. And this one is a Surratt highlighting brush, which also is an amazing tool. So this one is another new to me product. This one is the Cheek to Chic blush. Charlotte loves these tongue twisters. And I got the color Ecstasy because it looks like my type color. Y'all know I love a nice coral, really light toned blush. Like that is my jam. Yes, I love, 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 love. This is it. Like, it's very light, so not everybody is going to be able to wear this color, but the powder formula is just magnifique. I didn't know Charlotte had this in her with these powders. I'm impressed. So it looks like, does this look like a titty? Like, does it? A little bit. Okay. So, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. So far, I'm loving the way that my skin is looking. It looks very radiant. But I do want to go in with a little bit of spray. I didn't see a spray from Charlotte. I'm going to go in with my Hourglass spray. So let me just... So I did a little zoom so you guys can see me up close and personal. And let's get into these eyes. So again, I don't have an eye primer from Charlotte, so I'm going to go in with an Hourglass eye primer. So I have two quads. I have Desert Haze and I have Copper Charge. So let's go in with that and create an eye look. So I'm going to go into the Desert Haze quad first and take this color with the Sonia G Worker Pro brush. And I'm just going to add this into my crease and then begin to etch out my eye look. So just go back and forth and blend this out. And this right here is the first quad that I ever loved from Charlotte Tilbury. And I've tried a few of her quads in the past, and admittedly, I was not impressed. I just felt like her eyeshadow formula was too dry, especially with the shimmery eyeshadows. So for me to have tried this eyeshadow palette and fell in love the way that I did, I am so ready to go explore her brand to see how her eyeshadow formulation has evolved, because it has been a few years since I tried her eyeshadow quads. So I'm willing to give her another chance, especially since I tried that Pillow Talk palette and it really just blew me away. Because the Pillow Talk palette made me like the color story, even though that's not even traditionally my type color story. So that's how you know you were doing something. That blends though. Come through. Okay, let me go in with this color with the same brush, and I'm just going to intensify my outer corner. So I'm just adding that right on the outer corner and blending it up to the crease, and then slightly bringing it over to the lid, but not all the way on the lid, because I am going to add a shimmer there, but I'm just going to blend it over so that, you know, it's a seamless blend. So now I have that blended out, looking real good, looking real scrumptious. So now let me go into the Copper Charge quad, and I'm going to dip into this first color with a flat shader brush. So I'm going to take this color, ooh, and pop that on the inner corner. That went on so easily. I was not expecting that. This is a night and day difference from when I initially tried her quads. I really don't have to build this up too much because it's really opaque and blingy with just one little dab. So I like that so far. I'm just blending this over. Same brush, and I'm going to pick up this color. And let me tap that on the lid. Okay, so I'm just going to blend it right on over. Ooh, ooh. Now, this color didn't glide on as effortlessly as the first one, but once you get it going, it's really pretty and smooth. It's giving you that copper feel. Nice. I really like the way that my eyeshadow looks. So you all know normally I'll put on my liner and lashes off camera, but since I have the feline flick, I'm going to put on my eyeliner on camera. It's so hard to film this, y'all. So, okay. Feline flick. I got black. But honestly, I should have gotten brown. Like, I knew I wanted brown, but something in me made me buy black. I made it flick out too far. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh, well, I'm going with it. But this stuff right here is sturdy. I flicked out way too hard. I'm going to have to take some of that away. I'm going with a little bit of concealer. Kind of thin it out. Yes. Because, honey, you looking like Catwoman. Okay, now let me finish off my eye look. So I'm going to go back into this inner tear ducts color with a pencil brush and re-intensify right up in here. Then I'm going to take this and put it on the lower inner corner. And on the rest, I'm just going to go in with this color and just kind of smoke that out along the rest of the lower lash line. So I just want this to be kind of simplistic, and I have just a little bit of shimmer left from the inner corner highlight, so whatever is just left in, I'm just mixing it in and then blending it over. So now that I have that applied, I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner on the inner rim. I don't have one from Charlotte, and I don't have her mascara. So I'll do that and add lashes, and I'll be right back. I think the eye look is really pretty. I don't think that it is super, super unique, but as far as usability goes, it went on easily. I didn't have to think about it too much. All the colors worked and they blended into each other very beautifully, but not so much so that you can't tell that I have on different colors on the lids. We all know that we've seen a copper eye, we've seen a gold eye before, but what we're looking for nowadays is a smoothness and effortless blending. I feel like Charlotte has done that. I definitely feel like she's done a 180 in her eyeshadow pigmentation and formulation, because from what I tried in the past, I was less than impressed, and nowadays I'm like, okay, Charlotte, what else you got? I'm very, very here for her eyeshadow formula. I think that she's definitely honed in on what she's good at, which I think is powders, and I think that her powder formulation in all of her new quads and palettes and face products is just superb. So I really, really enjoy doing this eye look, and I think that it's pretty and easy. So now let's get into some lips, because I feel very bare lipped. I have one Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and this one is in the color Iconic Nude, and this one is a little bit light. I thought it was going to be darker than what it was, especially based on how it looked online, but it's workable for me. I've been meaning to get one of her lip liners in the color, I think it's called Foxy, but every time I go to order it, it's always out. You see how this color almost pulls a little bit gray on me, very cool toned. I feel like if you have a lighter complexion, this one is going to be your perfect neutral lip liner, because it is a mid-tone neutral color, and it's not too brown, it's not too pink, it's just a neutral lip liner that is not going to take the show. But on me, I feel like it's not very prominent at all. It's just there to give just a little bit of structure. Overall, I would like this same type tone in a deeper color. And I feel like she doesn't really have a lot of things in the middle there. A lot of her lip liners are a little bit pink. So I have several lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury. These are her Matte Revolution lipsticks, and I like these, but they are matte, so they are a bit drier. And her hot lips just are hot. I love, love, love this formula. These do have a nice bit of slip to them, and I just feel like the colors of these just really vibe with my complexion. And I do think that some of them are similar. I do have two that I feel like, okay, these are pretty close, but overall, if I'm gonna pick between the two, I'm gonna go with her hot lips. Plus the packaging for her hot lips is really, really luxe, and this is cute or whatever, but compared to this is nice. But these are supposed to be customizable lipsticks, so it's refillable, but at the bottom you can't switch out the stickers. So like I said in my original review, when you have this lipstick, this one is JK Magic. Say for instance I want to switch out my lipsticks, at the bottom of the tube it's gonna say JK Magic, so I'm not really gonna be able to switch it out and be able to see my lipstick color at the bottom because it's already labeled. So of course you can go through, you can take off labels and do all of that, but that's like, it's like doing the most. But Angel Alessandra is a favorite of mine, so I'm gonna go in with that one. Yes ma'am, I love this color. It is a peachy neutral color. Ooh, that slip is just everything. Hot lips for the win. But with the hot lips, I want to see her come out with more neutral colors too. So I love the way that my look turned out. Look how pretty. Now let's zoom out and let's talk about a few things. Alright loves, so I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed doing it. I always love to collaborate with some bomb creators, so definitely if you have not checked out Mel's video, Glitzy Fritzy's video, or my girl GlamGirlChelsea's video, I will have the links to their channels down in my description box. But overall, I think that Charlotte has done a great job improving so many aspects of her brand, and she's now converting me into a fan fan almost, because with these bronzers, she won some brownie points for me. I've always felt like Charlotte just needed to expand, because I felt like she was right there on the brink of greatness, because I can see where she's going with certain things, but I do feel like she still needs to work on getting shades right with the undertone and not skipping so many shades. But I see her making improvements. I hope to see more of that from her in the future. And also another thing was her eyeshadow formulation. With her improving that, I feel like that's also something that really pushes the brand to the forefront for me. So I've really been enjoying my products that I picked up from her over the past few months. So I'm excited to see the direction that the brand is going to go in. There are some bangers here. There are subtle improvements that I would change with a few products. So we have to start somewhere, and I like the way that my look turned out today. So let me know you all's thoughts on Charlotte Tilbury's products in the comment section. Let me know if there are products there that you just feel like you can't live without, because I know that she does have some cult favorites. Or if you've never tried anything from her, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section as well. And I look forward to reading what you guys have to say. And until next time, I'll see you all super, super soon. Smooches. Bye.